Today, my friends, we're going to unveil exactly what it takes to qualify for a business line of credit, so let's get going. All right, if you're enjoying these types of videos, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And at the end of this video, I'm actually going to show an alternative option to a regular business line of credit that acts like a line of credit, including a 0% interest rate. So hang on for that. Now, first and foremost, I want to share the story of a great friend, a great client of ours, Connor. Connor served in our military, just an awesome guy, and he got out of the military and he had this idea for creating these really cool bikes, and it was growing so fast and he needed to open another location. And boy, when you open another location, sometimes you need to load up with inventory, and he needed a business line of credit. So I want you to listen right now to his experience of what it meant for him to get a business line of credit and how it can help you as well.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Connor Bestwick. I've been out of the Army for 1 year, and I opened a bike shop here in Colorado Springs. And it has been an epic, fun, fast year. However, at the end of that year, we determined we wanted to expand. We wanted to do a couple more things, but capital was going to be an issue due to the fact that I did not have any stockpiles of money saved up. We just kept putting our money back into our business, and then that came to a head. It took 3 days, one simple phone call, 2 meetings, and 7 figures funding. Just absolutely hooked it up. The customer service from start to finish was epic. And it's corny, but dreams are literally becoming a reality a lot faster than anticipated.
All right, Connor, thanks for sharing that with us. So let's dig into the ins and outs. Like, how do you actually get a business line of credit? Why should you want one compared to a loan? Well, at the end of the day, you get a loan, you pay on it, you maybe pay it off, and then what if 6 months later you need another loan? Now you have to jump through all the hoops, very annoying. If you have a business line of credit, you take it out, it's there for the life of the business as long as you take good care of it, and you can use it and pay it down and use it and pay it down, and that gives you amazing flexibility as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, to be able to build, scale your business. When you have that business line of credit, when opportunity comes your way, you can tap it, or if there's an emergency or something crazy happens, you can also tap, and that keeps you in business. So first off, how old does your business generally need to be in order to secure a business line of credit? At the end of the day, it's at least 2 years typically. So your business needs to have been in existence for 2 years, have had the EIN, been registered with the state where your business is at for at least 2 years. That's a general requirement, sometimes even 3 years, but for sure 2 years. The second question is, okay, what about your personal credit? Well, can I just qualify my business credit, Leo? That's a great idea. Unfortunately, that hasn't worked that way for about 15 years, and I don't think that will be changing anytime soon. As a business owner, the way you take care of your personal credit is a direct reflection of how you're going to take care of your business credit. And generally speaking, to qualify for a business line of credit in today's lending landscape, you're going to need a 680 or better FICO score, not a VantageScore Credit Karma, but an actual FICO score with Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Next is your business bank statements. This is very, very important, right? You could have done really well the year before and have a great business tax return, but guess what? Every business line of credit lender wants to see how you're doing right now. The big thing that they're going to look at is, are you taking out more than you're bringing into that business bank account? You'll see some businesses that are doing $1 million a month, killing it with their business, but they're literally taking out 1.2 million, and they only brought in 1 million because they had a little bit extra in the bank account. That's a red flag. If you're constantly taking out more than you're bringing in on your business bank account for the last 3 to 6 months, that's going to be an issue. So you want to, before applying for a business line of credit, make sure you're taking out less than the amount of deposits coming into your business bank account. Also, you want to keep a decent business bank account balance. Next requirement is, how are these business lines of credit calculated? Like, how do I know how much you can actually get? Great question. It's actually based off of your average monthly business bank deposits over the last 6 months. So if you're doing about $50,000, you might get a business line of credit somewhere in the neighborhood of $35,000 to $50,000. Somewhere in that range is what you're going to be looking at with your credit limit. And so the better you can show your business bank deposits are hopefully going up each month, that's going to be a positive trend to help you get a bigger business line of credit at the end of the day. Next, what about existing debt that you might already have? Now, if you have an existing like EIDL loan or an SBA loan, that's not going to hurt you. But if you have a short-term merchant cash advance loan, then the business line of credit lender may ask for that loan to be paid off. They may require to be paid off with the new business line of credit. And so if you have too much existing business loan debts, that could be an issue. The good news is if you have any type of SBA or government-backed loan, that's not going to negatively impact you to get a business line of credit. Now, that said, we've gone over all the requirements to actually get a business line of credit. Well, what if you're new to business? Or what if, you're only doing $25,000, $10,000 a month in business bank deposits and sales? Well, you're not going to qualify for that $100,000 business line of credit. Let me share a secret alternative option that you can actually tap to be able to access money, and you can actually get as much as $50,000 to $150,000 in revolving credit, and this is through a 0% interest business and personal credit card stacking program where you're able to stack multiple cards on top of each other that might add up to as much as $150,000. And the good news is a credit card is a revolving account, and it acts very similarly to a business line of credit. So if you're not quite to that option where you have the strength and the time in business and the deposits to qualify for a business line of credit, well, no worries. You can qualify for the business credit card stacking program just by having good credit and established business. Even if you don't have an established business, you can still qualify for these programs. So I've got 2 videos for you to check out to go to the next step with these topics. The first one is how to unlock 0% interest funding for your business through this card stacking approach and the exact steps to make that happen. And the second video is a recent one we did. It's how to build a 7-figure business plan in 2024. And in the description, we've also got a free download link for you so that you can make 2024 your breakthrough year.